A big thank you to Squarespace for sponsoring today's video. Okay, so let's start with my desk. If you watch my studio vlogs, you've seen my desk, you know my desk, but yeah, so the actual desk itself is from IKEA, and I picked this one because it's absolutely huge. I didn't buy the Resin software, but I'm sure that if that is something that you're interested in, you could get that. But yeah, I bought this one because it's huge and because it's white. Such a big piece of furniture. I bought it white because I am in a small space and I want it to reflect light instead of looking very large and chunky in my living room. I have my computer, obviously, my iMac desktop, and I just have my second monitor up on this IKEA file organizer. This file organizer is where I keep the prints that are currently on my store, just so I can have them on hand to pack orders. But I also have just like current projects that I'm working on that I know aren't gonna last me like months. So it's just kind of like a quick storage space for stuff that I'm working on. So I have like some granny squares, some paintings that I'm working on, stuff like that. And then this little monitor stand that is holding my iMac is also from IKEA. I love it very much. This drawer is fairly messy, but it has like all these stickers I've gotten, sticker sheets, washi tapes, stamps, like a bunch of stationery stuff that I want to make sure that I use, so I have it at hand. And I also keep just like random little tools like my headphones and stuff in here. And then I have my very full electric pencil sharpener, but it really comes in handy because I love using colored pencils. My keyboard, I get a lot of questions about my keyboard. She's very small. This one is from Amazon specifically. I just looked up vintage keyboard or like mechanical keyboard, and it came up. Whoopsies, turned on my monitors. And it came up and I picked the green one because green is my favorite color. It was very inexpensive, which is why I bought it. I just wanted a keyboard that made a satisfying sound, so that's why I got this one. But there are so many options for mechanical keyboards out there. This is my mouse. It's from Target. I bought it because it was on sale. I don't really like the Apple mouse that comes with the iMac, so I found this one at Target, and it's pink. It's cute, simple. Like I said, it was on sale. So here we are. Okay, so I have backed you guys up a little bit, and Miss Clementine is right here cleaning herself. But this is just the last part of my desk, so I just have my iPad on my iPad stand. This one is a Capcom iPad stand. I get a lot of questions about it, but yeah. And then I have my Munbin label printer. I like this one because it's very tiny, it fits on my desk. And then I have, so this shipping label roll holder really comes in handy because the printer itself does not have a mechanism to hold the entire roll. So I have this roll holder and it really helps me out. And then right here, as you can see, maybe not, I just have my Switch dock because I do stream games from my Switch. So I just have it here, fits in nicely. And finally, I have my little arm. So this basically allows me to film overhead shots for many things, for streaming, for videos, phone videos, etc. And there's a lot of adjustable parts to it. This one specifically is from Amazon, I think. This is super helpful, clamps to my desk, and it's pretty sturdy. Okay, moving on to my favorite part of my studio, my wall right here. I have had this white organizer for a long time. You can put it on the wall, but you can also have it resting on something and it works just fine. It is also from Amazon. I just keep product in here. I have stickers, I have some washi tapes down here. Whenever I have pins, I put them in here, keychains, all that. For the most part, the small products typically all fit in here. Here on top, I have an assortment of things that are just so cute and that I love so much. We have some Jellycat plushies. We have these two kitty plushies that look like Clementine and Salem. These two Van Gogh plushies from the Museum of Fine Arts. This little Kenma stand. I have two little froggy pencil cases that I love. Just a bunch of stuff that I love and like really inspires me. Okay, so now you can see my pegboard a little bit better. Again, I have some cute stuff on this little organizer. I have the little Knives Meow Rizo calendar right here on display. Right here I have some organizational hooks, 2 pairs of scissors, bulky one and like a small one. I have this color wheel. My cats are playing with their toys, so they're being a little bit disruptive. But I just have this color wheel just because sometimes it's nice to have a little reminder, you know? I have these 2 organizational cups, which in this one I just have a bunch of like tools that I don't use super often, just like random tools. And then here I have some sticky notes and this really cute plush tulip, which I accidentally broke. I need to sew it together. But this really cute plush tulip from Miniso, actually. It might be a rose, but I like to say it's a tulip because I like tulips. And then right here I have paintings that have been sent to me. Well, actually this one I bought from Heidi Rue or Heidi Moreno. This one is from Fried Meg, if I remember her username properly. It's by Megan Lynch. And then this one is by my friend Joanna. She sent this to me. It's Clementine and her kitty Merlin. And then my art friend Alice sent me this one of me holding my 2 kitties. So I love when people send me paintings. It's just like the best thing ever. Just like original paintings are my favorite. So I have them hung up above my pegboard, and all the accessories are from IKEA. Okay, so I tried to get the best angle for you guys, but my big fat monitor is in the way, but it's fine. So this wire organizer, I think I get the absolute most questions about it, and I think I have answered where it's from. I think I've said World Market like a million times, but this is a cubby wire organizer. It's from World Market. Originally though, it's like a gray silver, like just like metal color. I spray painted it this nice green color because I love green. So I like to also let people know that when they ask me that it does not originally come green. And so this thing is so handy, especially for very small spaces. I always recommend it to people because it makes use of vertical space and it goes on the wall, so it doesn't take up any space on the ground. Hello, my darling. Hello. You just interrupt all the time. You feel hyper? Oh my goodness. Okay, go. The reality of living with 2 kittens. Oh, no, no, no. No, 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 no. So obviously I can fit a bunch of stuff in here, which is amazing. Down here I have all of my yarn, and I even have like a little project that I'm working on right here. I just try to keep projects that I'm working on out of cats' reach because I don't want them to destroy them. So, you know, I have one right here, I have one up here. But yeah, this is all my yarn. I haven't rolled all my yarn into balls, but it does save a lot of space. So I've been meaning to do that to all of my yarn. I extra mega recommend this organizer if you are someone that works with a lot of yarn. You're a punch needler, knitter, crocheter, just any of that stuff that deals with yarn. This thing is amazing. And then up here I have these X plastic cube organizers. I've had them for forever. I have rotated out what goes in here, but right now I just have a bunch of markers and colored pencils in here. I have my Copics, some Posca markers, colored pencils, and then I just have some stuff on top to make more use of space. But yeah, these are really great, and they come in a lot of different like forms. They come in some that have like 4 tiny drawers, stuff like that. I really love these, and they fit perfectly in here. And then up here kind of changes pretty often depending on what project or projects I've been working on the most lately. So here I have a bunch of jewelry making objects. I have been learning to make earrings and exploring with making earrings. So I have some beads, some hooks, some wiring stuff. I have all that right here. And then I just have like my desk vacuum up here as well, just to have it out of the way. And then right here I have some polymer clay back there, and then a bunch of fabric paint for painting tote bags and stuff. So I have that there. And then here I just have a surplus of some mystery bags that I recently packed up. They just don't all fit in the box that I have over there, so I just have my extras here. And this cube tends to change the most. Like whenever these clear out, it'll probably be empty, and then when I need a space to put something that I don't have a place for, it'll go here. Okay, so now we can move up a little again. But really quickly, right here, I literally just have a nail nailed into the wall, and that's where I hang my punch needle hoops. And then I have this cork board from Daiso where I keep all of my pin collection. I like to have them on display. I get pin anxiety. I don't like randomly putting them on a bunch of stuff. I like to see them all together, so I have all my pins here. And then right here I have a little Frida frame that is from a Mexican market. Up here I have this little skeleton guy that I very much love. He is from Tesoros, a store in Austin, Texas. And then this is just a bouquet of flowers that my boyfriend had gotten me one time, and I put them up there to dry, and now they're a really pretty dry bouquet. Okay, so on top of my cubby organizer, I have a bunch of art books. These are all books that have to do with illustration or art, and I like to look at them to really round out my artist experience. And also it's a really great way to support artists because they're the ones that are creating this book and they publish it, and that is a way to support them with your money. So I love buying books whenever I can. And I just have most of them right here. I like how it looks, and I really like that this organizer has this extra space on top so you can put stuff on it. Again, recommend this cubby organizer. And then right here I have my washi tape collection, which I really need to regift a lot of these because these don't fit in here. But yeah, I just have my washi tape collection here. These drawers you can really find anywhere. I think I had bought these at Michael's, but they're at like every craft store. You can find them online and stuff like that too. I have my beautiful aloe plant up here, and then I have a little alebrije that my boyfriend bought me back from Mexico. And then up here I have a painting that I did myself and I framed it, but that's probably gonna move to like my living room or something. So now we are moving on down, and I will give you guys a quick overview before, but here's my printer. I have these drawers on wheels underneath. I have my utility cart and an air purifier with a Knives Meow sticker covering the logo because I hated the logo. But yeah, that is kind of like this corner area. And then right here I have like my light tablet for tracing and stuff. Okay, so at this part of the video, my microphone randomly cut off for like the next 2.5 minutes, but don't worry, I will voice over what I'm talking about. So here I'm just showing you guys my utility cart. On my utility cart, I basically just keep all my packing stuff. I keep extras in a cabinet in my kitchen, but this is like all the stuff that I need on hand, like tape, envelopes, mailers, tissue paper, etc. And then in this corner, I have my big set of drawers, and honestly, they're very random. The top drawer is just like sketchbooks, sticky notes, planners and stuff. The second one is like random sewing stuff, and then some more jewelry, supplies that I have laying in there. This next one is just a bunch of printer ink for both of my printers and like a few extra packing supplies. More packing supplies that I don't use as often. And down here I have more art supplies that are pretty big so they don't fit in my other drawers, and then cutting mats and extra product just chilling in there. And then Salem. Hi Salem. Okay, and then in this small set of drawers under my desk, I have my little miscellaneous drawer up top of just like tools, pencils, washi tape, extra pens, micron pens, a bunch of stuff in there. That was so country when I said in there. That was so country, wow. The Texas in me is screaming. And then I just blab on about how that's my miscellaneous stuff. And then, oh, I didn't even realize that I got this on camera. Salem was trying to climb the wire organizer. Fun times. And then I had to put them down, and we're back. Second drawer is just a bunch of paint and acrylic inks. That is my favorite paint, so I have a bunch of it, and I have it sitting in my second drawer because I use it all the time. Again, acrylic inks. I have some paint brushes back there, and then I have this palette that I'm so proud of from Sugar House Ceramic Company. Just so excited for it. Very much love that I have that. And then I have art supplies and a bunch of palettes that I mentioned for some reason I get as gifts a lot. I have my painting racks, oil pastels, watercolors, regular gouache. All that stuff lives in this little drawer. Here I am rambling on, and I'm gonna have to censor my toes because I saw them down there. And finally, down here I have a bunch of electric technology stuff that has to do with my jobs, like my mic, a charging pad, I have wires in the back, I have my extra mouse, Apple pencil tips, very important when you're a digital artist, like a little phone tripod, just a bunch of tech stuff that is needed, you know. And I also have like random glue dots in there because I tend to use them a lot to hang stuff up on my walls. But I bought this shoe rack, actually. It's a shoe rack from IKEA, and I have had it for a really long time. I've always used it to organize like my big machinery and stuff like that, and it fits under my desk, so perfect for using up space. Okay, finally you can see my face again, but this is the other part of my studio. It's right next to my desk and stuff. It's just separated by my door that leads to my apartment balcony. So yeah, it's just a plain white shelving unit from IKEA. Very handy, very inexpensive, but I will start at the top. The top is mostly decoration. I have like a mini easel holding a print of mine. I have some little figurines that I love, and then some plushies that I love. This one is from Natalie Koromoto, a little Totoro plush, 2 jelly cats, and I think this is a Laffy frog, I think so. But yeah, I have some plushies up there, and then I have my poor Pilia, which is not doing so well right now. A little succulent, a little Dia de los Muertos candle, and then all the way back there I have a holder for like all the earrings that I want to make for my store. I have a few on the bottom rows, but I wanted to get a big one so I could hold as many as possible and they could like be in good condition. And I will apologize for the angle because this shelf is very high, so this is really the only solution for it unless I make you go very far away. But this shelf, also from IKEA, and it's purely decorational. I have some books up there with a little cat that my aunt brought me from Mexico. I have a big Cupid baby doll, and then some Sunny Angel, and then some, I forgot what these guys are called, but some figurines lined up, and then some succulents over here. Purely decorational. So yeah. Okay, so now we can move down. This shelf, I have my button making stuff right here with my button maker, and then like all the supplies that it came with, and then a respirator because I work with resin, and my resin stuff is in here along with like other polymer clay working stuff. And then I have a plushie here, and then like my film camera and like a little figurine. I have this little cutting mat with like clay stuff, some unpainted, some finished, just chilling here for now. And then I have like a bunch of this triple thick gloss sitting in this crate, this macrame, and then this big box that I just bought, and right now it's holding the mystery baggies. And then right there I have a little camera actually. It's magnetic, so it's like magnetized to the bottom of that shelf, and it's a pet camera. I just have a little pet camera because I live alone with my 2 cats, and if I have to go out for the whole day, you know, no one's gonna come home and be with them, so I just like to have that camera. I can access it from my phone, and I just get to check on them and make sure they're doing okay. And then moving on down here, I have a bunch of Patreon prints sitting here for now just because I haven't found a spot for them. This vase is very helpful. Right now I hold buttons that I'm making. Some more art supplies down there, my little UV lamp for curing resin, and then again some more like unfinished project stuff sitting on top of it. And down here I just have 2 more of those IKEA paper files of paper that I don't need to access as much. So like the paper that I use to make prints, old prints, copy paper, stuff like that lives here because I don't always need access to it. And then right here is just my cat's water fountain. And then this isn't technically part of my studio, but I have this little cat tree for my kitties that kind of divides up studio space to living room space, but I like just having this area for them, so if I'm working, They can choose to sleep here, and Salem is having a nice little nap. Hey. He's a chomper. He just wants to play right now, and he's bored. So that is it for my little studio tour, you guys. I do have a garland up there. It's just a Christmas garland. It won't stay up there forever. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this little tour. I love my little studio space that's in my living room. Hopefully one day I will be able to upgrade to having my studio space in like its own room. That would be so cool. I love it so much, and I hope that you were able to find some items that help you organize your studio space or office space. So yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. So before I close out today's video, I really quickly want to talk about today's sponsor, Squarespace. Squarespace is awesome. They always treat me so well. I have been using Squarespace since I started my business, since I opened my website, and I really enjoy using them because of their commerce tool. Helps me run my business. If you need to run a business, their commerce tool is great. Design interface is very beginner friendly, and that is always very important to me. And their website analytics can help you see how your website is performing. If you're interested in a free trial, you can go to squarespace.com and use my code for 10% off your first purchase.